The world's wealthiest investors are quietly moving their money out of gold and into something far older, far more powerful, and completely overlooked by the average person. They've discovered a secret about land that traditional financial advisors will never tell you. A secret that turns a simple patch of dirt into a wealth-generating machine that gold can only dream of becoming. What do they know that you don't? Stay with me as we count down the 10 shocking reasons the rich are choosing land. And I promise you, by the time we hit number 1, you'll never look at a piece of empty ground the same way again. The final reason is so profound, it could redefine your entire investment strategy. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The scarcity illusion. Everyone thinks gold is scarce, but that's a carefully crafted illusion. Every year, new mines are discovered and more gold is pulled from the earth, diluting its value. Land, however, is the only truly finite asset. Mark Twain famously said, "Buy land, they're not making it anymore." And that fundamental truth is where the elite anchor their wealth. They understand that while gold can be mined, printed, or even created in a lab someday, the supply of usable land is fixed forever. This isn't just scarcity. It's absolute, unchangeable limitation. As the global population explodes, the demand for this finite resource only intensifies, creating a perfect long-term storm for price appreciation that gold simply cannot match. Number 9. Escaping systemic control. Gold is deeply embedded within the global financial system. Its price is manipulated by central banks, traded on volatile markets, and subject to the whims of geopolitical tensions. When you buy gold, you're still playing in their sandbox by their rules. Land, however, exists outside of this system. It's a tangible, physical asset you can stand on, a piece of the earth that cannot be electronically deleted or devalued by a central banker's decree. The wealthy see this as the ultimate safe haven, a way to disconnect their wealth from a fragile and unpredictable system. It's not just an investment. It's a declaration of financial sovereignty, an escape from a game they know is rigged. Number 8. The leverage advantage. Try walking into a bank and asking for a massive loan against your gold bars. You'll be met with skepticism and a mountain of red tape. Now, walk in with a deed to a valuable piece of land. Banks love lending against real estate. The wealthy masterfully exploit this. They can acquire a large parcel of land with a relatively small down payment, using the bank's money to control a much larger asset. This leverage magnifies their returns exponentially. As the land value appreciates, their return on their actual invested cash skyrockets. Gold offers no such advantage. It's a static asset that just sits there, while land becomes a powerful tool to multiply wealth using other people's money. Number 7. Unlocking hidden income. Gold produces nothing. It sits in a vault, costing you money for storage and insurance. It's a purely speculative play, reliant on someone else paying more for it later. Land, on the other hand, is a productive asset humming with potential income streams. The wealthy don't just buy land and wait, they activate it. They can lease it to farmers for agricultural income, to telecom companies for cell towers, or to energy companies for solar panels or wind turbines. They can sell timber rights, mineral rights, or even charge for recreational access. Every month, the land deposits cash into their account. It's an active investment that pays you to own it, a concept completely foreign to gold. Number 6. The tax code, secret. The tax code is written by the rich for the rich. While profits from selling gold are typically hit with high capital gains taxes, land offers a labyrinth of legal loopholes the wealthy navigate with precision. They can use 1031 exchanges to defer taxes indefinitely by rolling profits from one property into another. They can claim depreciation on any structures or improvements, even as the land's value climbs. There are deductions for property taxes, mortgage interest, and operating expenses. These are not just small savings, they are massive, wealth compounding advantages that are simply not available to gold investors. Land isn't just an asset, it's a sophisticated tax-shielding vehicle. Number 5. Control over value. When you own gold, you are a passive observer. Its value is determined by massive, opaque global markets over which you have zero influence. You are completely at the mercy of forces far beyond your control. With land, you are in the driver's seat. You have the power to actively increase its value, a process known as forcing appreciation. You can get it rezoned for commercial use, subdivide a large parcel into smaller, more valuable lots, or secure permits for development. These actions can dramatically multiply the land's worth, independent of market fluctuations. The wealthy aren't just buying an asset, they are buying control and the ability to manufacture their own returns. Number 4. Generational wealth transfer. Wealthy families don't think in years, they think in generations. They seek assets that can be passed down and preserved for a century or more. Gold is easily spent, divided, or lost. It's a liquid asset that can evaporate in a single generation. Land is different. It's permanent, indivisible in its essence, and carries a legacy. It becomes the family's anchor, the site of a future estate, a family business, or a foundation for future ventures. Passing down a portfolio of stocks or a pile of gold coins lacks the permanence and emotional weight of inheriting a piece of the earth. Land is the ultimate dynastic asset, a physical legacy that binds a family's wealth and history together. Number 3. The inflation hedge myth. For decades, we've been told gold is the ultimate hedge against inflation. But the wealthy are seeing through the cracks in this old argument. While gold can perform well during periods of high inflation, its performance is often erratic and short-lived. Land, however, provides a more robust and direct hedge. As inflation rises, so do the costs of building materials and labor, making existing property and new developments more expensive. This directly drives up the value of your raw land. Furthermore, any income generated from the land, like rent or leases, can be adjusted for inflation, ensuring your cash flow keeps pace with rising costs. Land doesn't just survive inflation, it thrives on it. Number 2. Front-running demographics. The world's most sophisticated investors don't follow the news. They follow demographic trends. They see the unstoppable wave of population growth and urbanization as the single greatest force shaping the future. They aren't just buying random plots of dirt, they are strategically acquiring land in the path of future growth. They study city expansion plans, new infrastructure projects, and population migration patterns. They are positioning themselves years, even decades ahead of the crowd. By the time the public realizes an area is the next hotspot, the elite have already secured their positions and are ready to sell to the ensuing demand at a massive profit. They aren't guessing, they are calculating. Number 1. The power of optionality. And now, the number 1 reason the wealthy are choosing land over gold. It's a concept that is as simple as it is profound. Optionality. When you buy gold, you have exactly one option. Sell it, that's it. Your entire strategy hinges on timing the market. But when you buy a piece of raw land, you are buying a bundle of future possibilities. You have the option to develop it, the option to conserve it, the option to lease it, subdivide it, rezone it, or simply hold it. Each of these options has its own value, and they can be exercised at different points in the future as circumstances change. Owning land isn't owning a single asset, it's owning a portfolio of choices. This flexibility is the ultimate power in a world of uncertainty, and it's a power that gold can never, ever offer. So now you know why the world's richest investors aren't stacking gold. They're staking their claim in the earth itself. Land isn't just wealth, it's power, permanence, and possibility. While others chase shiny distractions, the elite are quietly building empires that will outlast currencies, markets, and even lifetimes. The next time you look at an open field, don't just see dirt, see destiny. Because those who control the land control the future. If you found this eye-opening, subscribe and start thinking like the wealthy before the rest of the world catches on.